All right. Got another walk with Tom, baby. Sun's out, camera's out. There's a shot of my doctor's clinic. Just happens to be right where I'm starting today. Metrotown, starting at Metrotown, walking down Kingsway. Get a better shot of the mall when I get past there. Biggest mall in town, as far as I know anyways. Been to a mall pretty well. So, I'm gonna walk down to the Burnaby New West border where Kingsway ends and turns into 12th Street. Let's go. Man, it's a nice day. Yesterday was a horrifying windstorm, freezing, and now it's like paradise. I'm telling you, man, Vancouver's weather is like Scotland. Changes by the minute. I always gotta layer my clothing. But when the sun's out, it's amazing. And I spend most of my time around Metrotown because of where I live and connection point going downtown or the suburbs via SkyTrain or bus. And as usual, there is a ton of condo projects. A lot of old 3-level wooden apartments are getting torn down, people getting booted out. They ain't got enough to buy. I mean, man, it's like a little city unto itself, especially on the other side. I feel bad for those people. The rents are already bad enough, and then they get tossed out. All for the big bucks. Oh, had a little mic problem there, guys, as usual. Hopefully I don't mess it up again. My technical skills leave a lot to be desired. Kingsway runs pretty well straight to downtown Vancouver. It's a big time artery that's been around for quite a while. Lots of traffic and lots of buses. There's a better shot of Metrotown. And there's a ton of entrances, it's big. Not a bad food court. Me and my food thing again. Yeah, that's another neighborhood where you could get away with not using your car very much. The mega mall, all kinds of doctors, clinics, dentists, restaurants, everything. There's a rec center right next to the mall too. I used to train all the time. Back when my back wasn't shot. I set some of my personal bests in that gym, even in my 40s. Risking my life, but I ain't waiting for that sucker. Been to that Starbucks many times. I should have started a coffee channel. Maybe that's next. Tom's Coffee with Tom all over Vancouver. That might be a little more easier on the old bones. It's even a good day to be a garbage collector. These guys get paid big bucks too. City worker. I don't know what it's like. I don't know what it's like in the States, but up here the city workers get paid a fortune, man. They never quit. Benefits. I can only imagine it's a matter of time before that whole block gets nuked. Prime spot for another condo / retail on the bottom. Just another shot, man. I mean, man, the condos, you can't even still see them all. It's popping up by the dozens, hundreds of units. Probably some pretty sweet views downtown. Went to a job club in the 80s in this building. Buddy tried to set me up with one of his girlfriend's friends. I should have kept her. Man, I wasn't thinking too much back then. Always looking for work or whatever. No more. No more 9 to 5. Oh yeah, that one there has got a huge deck. Floor-to-ceiling windows, but it's facing the wrong way, and they just put another tower that blocked the downtown view. But man, the deck is massive. You can put a full-size pool out there and a whole bunch more. Maybe I should do a penthouse channel. The niches will just keep coming. The old boneless tenders. I would hope they're boneless. Kind of hard to be tender when there's a bone in it. The old tooth cracker. This is an interesting little building here. I've heard all kinds of stories. But originally, I believe it was like a funeral home. Man. It's been quite a few different restaurants, and I haven't been there again, probably back in the 80s. Putting a lot of mileage on the old shoes too. I might have to set up a GoFundMe for a pair of shoes. Oh, look at that. You can see the snow-capped mountains still. Yeah, oh man, there's a lot of spots where you get views all over Vancouver. Scared the daylights out of me. This hand car wash was here for decades. But no doubt another victim to the old condo explosion. Been to this gym many times. Started there back in the 80s when I was a little toothpick, under 150 pounds. Wasn't a bad gym. It was a fitness world. I think it's no, it's still there. Thought somebody bought it out. Got lots of subs in the old Popeyes. Been to this white spot too. We could use that 10 million bucks. Share the wealth, people. We're getting into the car lot zone. The car lot stretch of Kingsway, part of it. Still got another car wash going. Nothing like the old hand washed. Those machines have a tendency to do damage. I'm thinking of doing a TikTok channel too. I'm gonna do rap on there. Make people giggle for some cash. Man, this sucker's longer than I thought. And I'm not a slow walker by any means. Guess that's why I stayed skinny for so long. No car power walking everywhere. I'm gonna have to rig up a hydration pack too. It's amazing how thirsty you get just on a short walk. And they say walking's good for your aches and pains or whatever. It's giving me aches and pains. Yahoo doctors. Amen, Cinderella. Amen. Oh, Wendy's, man, I like their chicken burgers. Oh yeah, a Frosty. I haven't had a Frosty in like 10, 20 years now. Enough to be that summertime treat. Another white spot too. Man, guys, you're killing me. I'm doing intermittent fast. Trying to sabotage me. That one's a little puny one to drive through. Snuck in a little drink there. Well, like I said, this town, man, it doesn't got a rush hour. I mean, it does, but the roads are busy every day. It don't matter. I've never seen a town like it. It's like nobody works, or nobody works 9 to 5 or whatever. Lots of retired, wealthy students, whatever. It's like, man, tell me what you guys are doing to get all that car and gas money, and I'm in. I got lots of American friends on my Facebook and other channels. They're always crying about how much their gas goes up. Nah, you got it made down there. Got it made. It's like $6 a gallon right now. There's different liters and stuff like that, but it's close. Overtaxed nightmare. This definitely makes you want to get a Tesla for around town anyways. You always plug it in somebody else's socket too. He has these poppy shades on. Asian food. I'm telling you, Vancouver's got the second biggest Asian population in the world, as far as I know. I think San Francisco's still bigger, but man, gotta be getting close. Yeah, if I had the money, I'd be doing videos on, I'd be a YouTube food critic. This gastronomic adventures of Tommy D. Next plate coming soon. There's a Greek restaurant. It's been here forever and I've never had the chance to check it out. The guy that owns it, I believe, has a Ferrari and he parks it in this sucker here. His own walled off parking spot. Keep the notorious Vancouver rain off it. And the facility has been here for long decades. And I love Greek food too. Slovakia, oh man. Peaceful looking condo. Quite the landscaping. Steady camp, but messing around. Yeah, look at that. It's like you got your own park downstairs. Townhouse. Oh. These ones have been here quite a while. mountain shot. Got a Japanese museum cultural center here, Nikkei Center. Any Asian visitors might want to check that out. Never been in there either. Goes that bus. I've been on that bus so many times. I call it the rolling zoo. I've seen all kinds of nonsense on there over the decades. Rich people, old people, dopers, fights, everything. It's kind of weird. All the years I've been riding the bus since the late 60s, I've never been in a bus accident. And there's a lot of bad drivers in this town jumping in front of buses. It's kind of a miracle right there. Although I was on one where a guy almost ran a little kid over. Took the shoe rod off her foot. That was kind of weird. That guy was a kamikaze nutcase. Getting my cardio today. It's going to be the Guinness record of walk so far. Single walk anyways. Seven, hurry up, dude. Boom. Coming up on where I work out. One of my dream cars is a Bentley Continental GT and a Porsche 911 Turbo, but anybody wants to get me a Honda, I'm all over it. They've always been a good handling car to me. Good on gas too, forever. Yep, this is going to beat the old seawall walk from Burrard Street Bridge video by a few minutes anyways. Not as much eye candy on this one, but it gives you a slice of Burnaby life. And that's what this channel's for. Just, yes, I'm going to do the tourist stuff. That's cool, but where the rest of the locals live has got to be shown too. I should get me one of these walkers. I can flop right down wherever I am. Take a video break. Cinematographer needs to sit down. Yes, sir, right up there, Club 16. That's where the muscle happens, people. Giving them cheap thrills, pulling the guns out. Making people giggle all over this town. You should have given me a free membership. I liven the place up. I'm like the Meadowlark Lemon of the muscle world. Yeah, many a time I hit Whopper Wednesday after the gym, man. That's how you get that steroids in you for free. Well, cheap anyways. Mickey D's. Don't go to McDonald's too much, man. I keep reading about what's in there. There's the odd tasty treat, but try to limit my exposure. I sure don't eat the fries anymore. Like 100 unknown ingredients in them. Yeah, right up here at the light is where Kingsway ends and turns into 12th Street. This dummy. As you cross into New Westminster, a few blocks down. Actually, it still might be Kingsway, but it's all residential from here on into the New West border. Turns into Edmonds is the cross street here. One day I'll do a walk down Edmonds into New West. It's kind of similar to the one I just did here. You see pretty much the same thing. Small shops and restaurants, condo developments. Wind up in uptown New West. Alrighty guys, thanks for walking with me. That was a big one. I definitely need a big lunch. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And the next walk is definitely coming soon.